just walk.
So this next activity is called sitting at a table, and it's specifically for 2 years and older, but we're going to talk about some things that you should be doing with younger kids. But this particular one is about how to appropriately approach the table, and then how to pull yourself up underneath the table without like dragging your chair on the floor. So you can use this, like a teacher can introduce this, or you can have an older student in the classroom who knows how to do it properly, show the kids. So your chair should be tucked under. These chairs are really terrible to introduce this. You can't drag them though, so I guess that's good. So showing them how to come up to the table, carefully pull their chair out. And of course, depending on how the chair is, they'd probably be grabbing the sides and not the handles. And then you can invite a child to come sit with you, and then getting out of the chair. But again, it seems like a really simple thing, but when we constantly ask kids to push your chair up,
Right.
or like to tuck themselves in under when they sit down, because some kids will sit and be like way back here, and then they'll be like leaning over like this at the table.
And they try to scoot up.
That's like all
So-
of our kids.
Or like they're just scoot instead of like standing up. This is a terrible chair to introduce this with.
Or
Well, I
they have a
can't
chair
fit under
stuck
the
under
table.
the table and they go with their legs on the top
Over
of the chair
the-
and they
Oh,
yeah.
that's
just
right.
sit
They
down.
climb,
Yeah.
climbing in
Yeah.
over the top of the.
How would you model that in a classroom where you can't fit under the table?
Oh, true.
Like in the toddler room.
True.
Can I
Yeah,
use
Yeah,
my
you have
house?
to
so
be
that's
like-
why this is specifically a 2-year-old.
But I can't fit
and
under
you can do it at an adult table.
Can I do? I was thinking because I have an adult table.
Yes, so
and I
you can model it there.
Which we've done it,
Or if you have an older student that you do like an individual lesson with,
and they know.
and
Okay,
then
they can do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can ask that child to do it for you. So there's multiple
There's
ways to do it. But it is a good lesson to do with the toddlers. You can't introduce it like this necessarily, but this I would probably also do it more one-on-one with them,
Yeah.
because you're gonna have to show them like how to tuck themselves under the table and how to like, actually sit down in the chair properly.
Okay, because I actually did that last week when Deb stepped in for her to go to the bathroom. A child was trying to climb over the back of it, and so I just walked over and I just showed him. I was like, "Look, this is what we're gonna do." And I told him, I was like, "We're gonna pull the chair out," and I was like, "You're gonna come sit down, and then you're gonna push your we're gonna pull back up to the table." And I just talked this process through it, but had them do it, and I was the one doing it, but saying what I was doing as
Yeah.
I was doing
Mhm.
it.
Yes.
Okay.
So again, not ideal when giving a lesson. We try
Right.
not to talk through things, but there are certain situations where it's really not possible to give a full-blown lesson without talking.
Yeah.
And then in the infant room, just having them learn how to sit in a chair without the the buckles or the
Yeah.
extra piece between their legs, because
Yeah.
they go into the toddler room and they're like,
And
They're like
sliding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where did?
So that's why we actually have the table and chairs in your classroom
Yeah.
now, because they need to learn how
We
to
have,
sit at the table.
we have kids sitting on it. Actually, we sit them in there and we put a work in front of them and they just start doing it in there.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's been better since you guys got like the
The
chairs that
table.
we have.
Yeah.
And the table, it's
Mhm.
definitely been better.
Yeah.
Yes. So, although you're not going to be doing sitting at a table like this activity, you should be introducing how to sit in a chair and how to sit at a table at all ages. Sometimes even 6-year-olds need reminders.